beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Shelly, and here I'm going to be sharing a Valentine's Day inspired makeup tutorial and a few facts about me, some things I love about myself because it's the month of love, so why not? As you can see, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We will not be wasting no time, okay? I started off with my base primer and also going in with this BB cream from Plume Beauty. I wanted a thicker coverage, and so I went in with the shade N10 Cool Neutral with their soft matte foundation, also from Plume Beauty. They're actually a new African-owned makeup brand and skincare brand based in Canada. So if you're interested, definitely go check them out. Now I'm going in with their concealer in C85. I love this concealer because it gives great coverage. Once it's dried out, then I blend it out. A little spray. Now I go in with the Fenty Beauty Espresso to get into my contour. Yes, it is almost done. Mind your business. Not too much on me. Thank you. So I'm going in with my contour right underneath of my cheekbones. I already have a really nice natural contour, but I like to emphasize this part of my face. So I do my cheekbones, and then I also do my temples on the sides of my forehead, just to give some more depth to my face. Now that the concealer has dried up just a bit, I'm going to go ahead and start blending that out. I go in a downwards motion, and typically for this I would use a brush, but today I'm just using my universal sponge for basically my whole face, but you'll see as I continue the tutorial. So blend, 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 blend. So I had to take a pause there because you're supposed to put the blush on before the concealer. It's the good way. Hello. So while I let that blush kind of sit just a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the other areas of the concealer. The face is already coming together, honey. Yes. Blending out the inner corner of this concealer. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Very important to create those highlights in the T-zone area of the face so that that glow effect really comes to life, if you know what I mean. Now that the blush has dried a bit as well, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. This blush is actually from Juvia's Place. It's called Dahlia. It's actually one of my favorites because I love a liquid blush. I used to be a compact blush girly, but when they dropped these, when I got my hands on this, I was like, yeah, you're coming home with me. You're coming home with me. So the blush is all blended out, and so now I'm going to go back in and finish blending out that concealer. And you already see the difference as to why you should put blush on first, because once you put the concealer on after, it helps kind of mute the blush out just a bit. If you want to do more blush, then you'd put on a powder blush at the end or towards the end. And so now I'm going to go in with the brow. With my brows. This is from Glamazon Beauty in the shade Brunette. It is actually called the Insta Brow, and as you can see, it works very quickly. You do not need too much product with this one. While I'm blending that out, I do want to share one thing that I do love about myself, which is my willingness to learn. I consider myself a student of life, and I'm definitely not a professional makeup artist, but I really do appreciate being able to be a beginner and embrace the possibilities of learning more and getting better as I continue to show up. So now the Instabrow product has been applied. I'm just going in with the concealer to my brows just to shape it a bit and to add some more structure to the brows. And I'm going to take some of my foundation and just clean up the top of the brow as well, making sure that it is the exact shape that I want it to be. I love that I'm able to show up confidently, even when I don't know everything I feel like I need to know in that very moment, but just believing in myself and knowing that everything will come together. I just have to relax. And now taking one of my favorite brushes, one of my favorite blending brushes, I believe I got this one from Sephora. I'm just blending out the excess concealer and also simultaneously preparing my base of my eye for my eyeshadow and bringing down that excess concealer into my brow, not into my brow, sorry, into my eyelid. And now I'm taking some bronzer and setting that as my base for the eyeshadow. And I'm going to continue with my base with the Dior Backstage. If you know, you know. This is an OG girly eyeshadow palette. I literally travel with it everywhere I go. Really great for a base, especially for this look that I'm going for. Really travel with it everywhere I go. Really great for a base, especially for this look that I'm going for. And so I realized I actually wanted a bit more of a brighter under eye. So I'm just adding a little bit more of concealer from Plume Beauty in C85. While I let that dry out, I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow. So this shadow is actually like in lipstick form or lip gloss form. I like this better because it doesn't go all over my face like your typical shadow, your glitter shadows do, right? This one's also from Plume Beauty. You can find it on their website. And I love it because where I place it is where it goes and where it stays. It doesn't fall all over my face. Typically, I would need like an eye patch to go underneath of my eye, but this was perfect. And just look at that glow. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. Now, when I would used to say that I'm a perfectionist, I'm more so someone that has high standards, and I love that about myself. I love my personality. I love my name, like Shelly, hello. My sense of individuality, my sense of humor. I think I'm one of the funniest people I've ever met, honestly. I love my ability to take calculated risks when I don't know what may possibly turn out. I just know that I'm betting on myself, and that's the best bet I can make. Well, ultimately, it's more like trusting in God. Trusting that his path and his ways are the exact direction that I'm supposed to go in, despite how I feel, despite what I think. And that ultimately, that surrender and that release of control makes living life so much easier. Now going in with this electric blue liner, I thought, why not add a touch of blue? Typically, the girlies love to pink all the way down, but I'm like, you know what? Let's add a touch of blue. It's like my signature. So now that the base of the face is done, eyes are done, we're going in with this Evolution powder from the one and only Danessa Myricks So Tea. If you know, you know, that is the OG girly. And you can see the clear difference between both sides of my face. Just look at that. That's insane. This powder is one of one. I will sleep on the pink powder for so long, and I do not know why, but I'm so glad I have this. I actually need more. Danessa, if you see this, please call your girl. Thank you. You see the stark difference that this makes? So typically, if I don't use this pink powder, I will use the Huda Beauty. I believe it's called Banana. I can't remember. But one of the Huda Beauty powders, that's always a really nice go-to. Or, of course, Laura Mercier. So now I'm going in with a powder bronzer to contour my nose. I'm actually using the Volume 3 blush and bronzer palette from Juvia's Place. Just gonna blend out the rest of that powder. Now I'm going in with the same Juvia's palette just to add a little bit more to the pink blush over top of the liquid blush that I put on earlier. I am a blush heavy girly if you haven't noticed already. And so just to go over again with this contour, same palette, Juvia's Place, going over the areas where I've used my Fenty contour. And now for all over my face, I'm going in with the Plume Beauty foundation pressed powder. And this really just helps to clear any fine lines, just so the whole face is seamless, going over anywhere that wasn't blended fully. And just prepping the brows, shaping the brows a bit, making sure that the ends are sharp. I like my brows to look more on the natural side, so I don't want them to look too perfect. And so now I'm getting ready to prep to put on my lashes. Another thing that I love about myself is that I am truly a visionary through and through. One thing about me, I have the ability to see beauty and potential where other people might miss it. And so that allows me to really see past just the potential of people, ideas, and overall just the little things in life that most would miss. And all the girls know, if you are a beginner makeup girly, or maybe you've been doing makeup for a long time, nonetheless, putting on lashes can be so intense. Like one wrong lay and it'll all be lopsided. Like, this is nothing to play with. But honestly, if you've been watching this till the end, I just want to say thank you so much. Please drop something that you love about yourself in the comments below. I want to learn about the people that I'm going to be building a community with here on YouTube. I'm really excited to be growing here. Until next time, ciao.